Welcome to the Dungeon of Bad Decisions. This is the 12th installment of Anna Attempts to Explain Things. I'm your host, Anna, and this week's topic is 5e versus Pathfinder. The thing about Pathfinder is that it is my first love. When it comes to tabletop games, it will always be my first love. Therefore, I could be considered ever so slightly biased when it comes to discussing the pros and cons of Pathfinder versus, anything, really. That being said, I do love 5th edition. It is, unlike Pathfinder, very welcoming to new gamers. It is easy to learn, easy to play, and involves significantly less mental math, which I am always a fan of because, hooray, dyscalculia! However, as a result of this accessibility, 5e is significantly less customizable when it comes to character creation. You don't really get to choose your skills the way Pathfinder and 3.5 allowed, and a great many of the skills that you did have in Pathfinder do not exist in 5e. There are, thus far, only 2 sorcerer bloodlines, as opposed to the 45 canonical bloodlines in Pathfinder, which, yeah, I was a little startled too when I found that when I was double-checking it. And that's not even counting all the homebrew bloodlines I found on D20 PFSRD site. Yes, Pathfinder does have more books and expansions, but I mean, they don't add up to a small library the way 3.5's does. The entire point of Pathfinder was that it was a slimmed down, less breakable version of 3.5. The whole point of 5e is that it's an even more streamlined and easier to play version of pretty much every previous edition. And I can appreciate that. But I do miss being able to play oracles, because, I mean, those are great. And the tentacular ridiculous of the Sorcerer's Aberrant bloodline, and the way you can stack things with the Elemental bloodline, and the hardcore absurdity of Inquisitors. I've never even played one, but just watching people play them is ridiculous. And all the other fun things you can do with the expanding classes and skills you get in Pathfinder, even in the base version. Honestly, I think playability-wise, the only thing that 5e has over Pathfinder is the way rogues are much better and do more damage more easily. That's probably it. Like I said, I'm a teeny bit biased. Just a little bit. If you enjoyed this video, check out my Tumblr where I post quotes, anecdotes, photos, and occasional recordings of the tabletop games I play in at thedungeonofbaddecisions.tumblr.com. There's a link in the description. Also, if you've got any topics you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments or via one of the many messaging systems on Tumblr. If you really enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Roll 20s, y'all!